Hi, Wes. Hi, Teddy. It's Amma. And Amma's going to read some books to you guys. Wes, I think you have this series at home. I don't know if you have this exact book, but today we're going to read Knuffle Bunny 2. And then I've got a whole bunch of books I took. If you can see this, Wes, this gold sticker, Grandma got a library card just like you have. And I picked a bunch of books out from the library to read to you. So this is just the first book. Grandma's going to do some more recordings for you so I can read you some bedtime stories. Or you can listen to them whenever you want. So let's get started. Knuffle Bunny 2. I'm going to fix the camera, Wes, so you can see the book. I'm not Grandma. Okay. Here we go. Knuffle Bunny 2. And there's all kinds of pictures of Trixie and her Knuffle Bunny and her mommy and daddy too. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie she knew how to talk. So she's chatting away with her daddy, walking down the sidewalk. Guess what I'm going to do, she told her daddy. I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then I'll show Margot, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leah, and I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and I'll show Robbie, and I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. And she's yelling at her daddy, "Come on!" Oh, look where they're going, Wes. Can you guess where I think they're going to school? And this must be where Trixie, that must be her classroom, right? She's walking in the door just like you do, Wes. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Mrs. Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. Oh, that doesn't look good. What do you think? What was Sonia doing? Let's find out. Uh-oh. It looks like Sonia's got a Knuffle Bunny too. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. She looks a little disappointed, doesn't she, Wes? Maybe a little sad. The morning did not go well. Trixie does not look happy. And then it looks like this one, Sonia and Trixie got into an argument about what the name was. Knuffle, Knuffle. And Sonia's saying, Knuffle, Knuffle. Oh, Mrs. Greengrove doesn't look happy. The afternoon got worse. Oh no. I think the teacher took the bunnies because they were a distraction. When the school bell rang, Mrs. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies to each of the girls. And then the day got better. And they went on the playground and played. That looks like fun. And then before Trixie knew it, it was time to go home. Mommy came to pick her up. And then Trixie ate her dinner. Here. And she devoured her dessert. And then she brushed her teeth, just like you do. And then what happened? And then she tried to escape the mommy and daddy robots from the planet Snuff or something. Some planet was, I don't know. At bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, all tucked in, with her Knuffle Bunny. And then they show, in the book, they show her sleeping away. But what's this? Trixie realized something. What do you think she realized, Wes? Trixie marched into her mommy and daddy's room and said, "This is not my bunny." Oh no! Hang on. Gotta go back one. Trixie's daddy tried to explain that it was what 2:30 in the morning means. It's the middle of the night. And Daddy asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" And what do you think Trixie said? Trixie was not budging. Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, he heard the phone ringing. And on the other end of the phone, there was a daddy. And the daddy said, "We have your bunny." And then Trixie's dad said, "We have yours," replied Trixie's daddy. And then look, Wes, they made a plan. Trixie and her dad made a plan. And Sonia and her dad, too. Look, they're taking a walk in the middle of the night, Wes. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Oh, boy. Oh, look, they met at a beautiful park. Trixie did not want to be late. And neither did Sonia. Can you see Sonia and her daddy right there? There was an exchange of bunnies. There's Trixie. And the Knuffle bunnies were back where they belonged. Aww. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I," Trixie replied. And they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back." At the exact same time. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. The end. But I think there's a surprise here, Wes. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit more to this story. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. See, their daddies are walking them to school. And the new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle Bunny?" "Sure." "Do you want to play with mine?" And that's the end. So I'll read another book tomorrow, and then I'll send it to you guys. And then maybe someday, Wes, I can take the camera and we can plan something where you can go to Grandma's library with me by using our camera. And then you can pick out your own books. Bye, guys. I love you.